Yo, what is up guys, FaZe here and welcome back to another video. So like always, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be going over the new bundle that you may have realized has just arrived in the store. It is called the Double Impact bundle and it consists of the SKODA-T56 and the Amx-Cdc. Before this entire video just starts rocking, I just want to mention that I'm going to go over the bundle first. I'm going to let you know and thoroughly explain their weaknesses and their strength, as well as if this bundle is a good deal for you, and then I'm going to give you guys a full-on live gameplay of both these vehicles so you can see how they play. I'm first going to go over what the bundle consists of besides the two tanks, and first of all you get the legendary camouflage for the CDC. Looks okay, very bland. It's a full-on black camouflage with a few little images on it. Then you get the golem camouflage for the SKODA-T56, which absolutely looks fantastic. Then we have a moose avatar. I don't know why you would want to use that. I mean, an avatar is never worth anything, I should mention that, so don't really look at the avatar as a bonus to this bundle. Then you have the ×5 boosters, which unfortunately, like all the other bundles, only apply to the vehicles in here. So like this one, you get 20 for the Amx-Cdc and you get 20 for the SKODA-T56. Both vehicles come fully equipped, and obviously you get your 2 garage slots as always. And first of all, let's go over the SKODA-T56. Now this vehicle, you may have noticed, looks identical to the VZ55 at tier 10. However, there are a few things that make this tank actually better tier for tier than the VZ55. First of all, it has a fantastic upper plate and turret. Obviously, those are the strongest parts of this vehicle. But as you can see, the lower plate, while it's being its weak spot, it is incredibly thin. Compared to that of the VZ55, the VZ55's lower plate is probably triple the size of this one. So that just makes this vehicle really hard for enemies to hit your lower plate. Obviously, you can load APCR and just butter through the upper plate if it's not angled enough. I mean, you do have gun depression. Not a lot, I must say. You don't have a crazy amount of gun depression, but 8 degrees is still more than that of the VZ55 at tier 10. So you can use most ridgelines very comfortably in this tank. Its armor is decent. It has a very good alpha for the tank that it is. I mean, a 450, it's higher than that of the average Russian heavy tank, being 400 or 420 alpha. This means that you can hit 500 damage very reliably in this vehicle. If you hit someone, you're reliably going to hit 500 damage because of how high this tank's alpha is. Accuracy is absolutely awful. 6 seconds of aiming time is very, very bad. I must say that right now. But that alpha mixed with the very good armor that this tank has just makes it that this vehicle is very strong in what it does. And while the gun is inaccurate, you can still make it work because it has that armor and alpha like I mentioned. Let's move on to the CDC. Now this tank is actually not great. I'm going to say that right now. It is a tank that can be compared to the RU251, but not in a good way. This is actually a worse RU251. The only thing that's better about this tank than the RU251 is that it's a premium vehicle. You make better credits and XP in this tank, and that is the only thing that's better than the RU251. This tank has absolutely no armor like the RU251. It's very good at traversing around the map like the RU251, but the RU251 just does it better. This tank is absolutely massive. I should mention that, where the RU is it's a very compacted vehicle, where the CDC is a massive tank. And because of its massive size, it makes you a massive target, especially that you have absolutely no armor on this vehicle. And the gun, while it is very accurate, it's also compared to the same alpha that the RU251 has, but the RU251 has HE or high explosive pen that you can easily pen people with high explosive, where the Liberty or CDC does not have that extra bit to its gun. So the CDC is actually very lackluster, and I don't think you should get the bundle that consists of both these vehicles together. Yes, you get them fully equipped. Yes, you get some ×5 boosters for the tanks only, and you get the legendary camouflages, but the CDC is absolutely not worth it for the extra gold that you could save, as you can get the RU251 for free in the tech tree, and for that reason I don't think it's recommended. So what are my last thoughts? What are my end of the video thoughts on both these tanks? Do I recommend the bundle? Actually, I don't really recommend it, as the SKODA-T56, while it is the better vehicle in here, it is not the greatest tank that you can get, especially for the amount of gold that this vehicle is going for. I don't recommend this bundle. 12.5k gold for 2 tier A tanks, where one of them is only good and the other one is very mediocre. Like the CDC, while it used to be a good option, right now I feel like you can just get the RU251, and it's always been like that. You could always play the RU251 instead of the CDC and get a better outcome out of it, since on the CDC you don't have that high explosive pen that the RU251 has. You're a bigger tank in the CDC, you have absolutely no armor just like the RU251, but because of the size of the CDC, makes you a bigger target in the CDC, and what mixed with not having any armor, you're just not going to have a great time. The CDC is also a medium tank, meaning, like I said, you do not have that light tank camouflage or view range that you could get in the RU251 instead. So the CDC is definitely not a great choice either, both of these tanks. If you're going to choose any of them, definitely go for the SKODA-T56. But like I said, the SKODA-T56 is not the most amazing vehicle you could possibly get. And for that reason, I think you should hold your gold on something better in the future. I guarantee you that there is going to be another bundle that comes out pretty soon, and we'll probably have a better vehicle than the SKODA-T56. The Tiger 2, for instance, is a free tank and generally is going to give you a better outcome than the SKODA-T56, and for that reason, I don't really recommend either of these vehicles. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to get either of these tanks? And if you are, tell me which one you're going to get. If you're going to get the entire bundle, also let me know. Now, while it might not be the greatest choice in my opinion, you guys have your own opinions and you have your own choice in buying what you want. Hopefully this video helped you decide if you're going to get either of these vehicles. If it did and you did enjoy yourself, then leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully we can hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That would be an utter dream of mine. I do have a Discord server, so if you would like to join that, there is a link in the description. I hope to see you there. And anyways guys, that's going to be it for me today. Hopefully your shells hit their marks, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.